What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going over the top 5 defensive players in MUT 22 right now that are under 100K. This is going to be a very helpful video for all of you that are no money spend, all of you playing on a budget. And if you missed it last week, around the middle of the week, we'll link it down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. We dropped the top 5 offensive players under 100K, and this is something that we will continue to do throughout the rest of the MUT year, so look for more of these videos to come out as we get more players and as more players get a little bit cheaper for you guys to afford. If you find this video helpful, please do me a favor, go ahead and click that thumbs up. It lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. It also really supports the channel, helps it grow. And if you guys are new here, you've been looking around for no money spent videos, budget players, anything that's going to help you and your MUT 22 squad, also be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. We'll be continuing with the top 5 positional series. We'll probably have a video tomorrow. I'm not sure what position we'll be doing, but we'll have more of those videos coming as well. And I want to start this video because, or start it this way, I should say, because a lot of the cards that are going to be in here are under 100K, obviously, because that's the point of the video, but also can be earned free from the Ultiverse of Terror solos. So if you guys have not been playing these, the Most Feared promo is technically not over yet. It ends on Friday, but we're not getting any new content. But if you haven't been playing through these solos, I just want to point it out at this video because we're going to be referencing a lot of these Most Feared cards and the fact that you can get them for under 100K, but also you can get them for free. So with these solos at Milestones 3, you get a Release 1 card for free. That's a 90 overall Release 1 Most Feared card. At tier number 6, you can get a second one. This is a Release number 2 card. And then at tier 9, you can get a Release number 3 card. All 90 overall Most Feared cards. I will point out which release each of these cards are when they get on into them. And for the most part, we kind of did what we did with the the offensive cards in the offensive video, is that I'm more so breaking down by positional groups. So we're going to take a look at defensive ends, defensive tackles, linebackers, cornerbacks, and safeties. And we'll have some bonus cards in there as well. So let's start with the defensive line. And the first one is a Most Feared card, and it's going to be 90 overall Everson Griffen. This is a Release number 3 card. So while you can get him for under 100K, you can also get him for free from the Ultiverse of Challenge solos from the Release number 3 pack, which is the third one that you can get. This card is really good because I just think he does a lot very well, right? He's got 87 speed, which is like the 3rd fastest defensive end in the game right now. He's 6'3", so that's pretty good height. It's going to be helpful to bat down footballs when you face like a Michael Vick or a shorter quarterback. A lot of times you can get that type of animation. 89 strength is pretty solid for a guy with 87 speed. He's a power rusher archetype with 87 speed is pretty rare as well. And then he also gives you 89 power move and 87 block shed. So he's going to be helpful against the run and pass rushing. Finesse move not great at 82, but it's still not terrible. Just all around a really, really good card. Now, obviously, you can find this one for under 100K, but it's borderline 100,000 coins, and that's going to be kind of the theme here with a lot of these Most Feared cards. If you don't have this much and you need to go a little bit cheaper, another good budget item that we can add to the list here, a bonus item, if you will, is going to be the heavyweight Montez Sweat. This card is a little bit older. It came out, I mean, like almost 2 months ago, I think. And he has 87 speed, same as Griffen. The only thing is his block shed's a little bit lower, 85. His finesse move is 89. And if you power this up, obviously now you're looking at 88 speed, 90 finesse move. He's 6'6". So, I mean, this is a really, really good card. He lacks a little bit of strength, but he's well under 100K, and a second kind of bonus item for you guys to take a look at. Now, when it comes back to Everson Griffen, if you want to see the abilities that he can get, here they are. He gets a handful of them, and this is without the power-up. He can get Edge Threat, Double or Nothing, Defensive Rally. He can get Inside Stuff, Ripper, Speedster, Secure Tackler, Under Pressure. So he gets, you know, a lot of them. I don't really know what the best defensive line ability is right now, but I would say, and I've heard that Defensive Rally is kind of glitchy. I threw it on a player for this past weekend league. I can't really tell if it's made a difference or not, but for the most part, I'm kind of staying away from using my ability points on pass rushers right now. As far as pricing goes, like I said, some of these cards are going to be borderline 100K. On Xbox, it says about 101K, but as you can see under the recent sales, a lot of people are getting from him for under 100K. On PlayStation, averages at about 95K, and PC, we're gonna have to kind of ignore the pricing on PC because there's like a weird market glitch going on right now where people are selling these cards for 250 coins, and it's really affecting the pricing specifically on most feared cards. So you're gonna see that with the rest of this video, but PC, you can definitely get them for under 100K as well. The best defensive tackle under 100K, in my opinion, is going to be 89 overall, Lee Roy Selmon. Now, this is not his full legend. This is one of the cards that goes into his set, but it's still a really good card. I think out of all of the defensive tackles in the game, he was the fastest with 84 speed, 6'3", but not only is he, kind of fast for a defensive tackle, 90 block shed's pretty good. 85 strength, not great. He does bring also 87 power move. You can't power this card up because it's a set piece, but I still think without any power-ups, 90 block shed, 87 power move, and 84 speed at this price point is a really, really good option if you need a budget defensive tackle. As far as abilities go, I'm probably not going to waste my ability points on this, but he can get under pressure, which is okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can get inside stuff, so I would hold off on using abilities or training to get abilities on this card. And as far as pricing goes, obviously this is a video for under 100K. On PlayStation, on PC, he's at 61K, on PlayStation 62K, and Xbox 63K. Very budget friendly item, and I think is going to give you a lot of what you need to look for in defensive tackles in MUT 22. Another most feared card with middle linebackers here and linebackers in general, Devin Bush. This is a release 3 card, so he can be another release 3 player that you can pick from that free pack. He's like a budget, but unfortunately shorter version of Isaiah Simmons, the Rising Star card that came out a couple weeks ago. Devin Bush has 89 speed. He's 5'11", hit power 91, zone 87. So he's pretty good when it comes to zone coverage. He's got speed, he's a little bit short, and he's got solid hit power there as well. I don't know how much you can expect as far as like him being reliable on run defense, but in pass defense, this is a guy that you can definitely mix in there and throw on the field. One other kind of solid coverage linebacker that you can put, it's another most feared card. He's a bit slower than Devin Bush, taller obviously here, and then his zone coverage isn't near as well. But I think for the tackling and the hit power and the block shed, he's going to be a little bit more reliable on run defense for you guys. So Leighton Vander Esch is one budget option. And then the other budget option is more of a pass rushing outside linebacker. And this is Broderick Thomas. He is, this one's an 89 overall. So this is a set card, meaning you cannot power it up. It's a card that goes in to the Broderick Thomas set, but I think for a budget item, he's 6'4", 87 speed for an outside linebacker is pretty solid at this point in the game. And then he also gives you 89 block shed and 88 power move. Again, you cannot power up this card, so you can't get him up with the +1s there. But I think all around for a set piece card, this is a great one for all you budget players that can kind of that you can throw into your lineup. Going back to Devin Bush, his abilities here, as you can see, he can get lurker, even though he's 5'11". That's probably going to be your best bet as far as abilities go. You might want to put like deflator or enforcer on him as well. And pricing wise, another borderline 100K guy on Xbox. He's about 100.8K on PlayStation. 95K, so he's under 100 there. And on PC, I don't know what to expect because of that pricing glitch. It looks like maybe it's been fixed. He's at 93K on PC. All right, so let's get some secondary guys in this video because I know a lot of those are going to be important to build up your squad. And I was really surprised to see like this Darrelle Revis card is still kind of relevant. I had him on the squad a while ago. I got rid of him. But if you just take a look at all of the cornerbacks under 100K, he's really just the most balanced all around. I think there's one guy with 91 speed, there's a handful of guys with 90 speed, and then Revis has 89 speed. So he's lacking that a little bit. But if you take a look, guys, man coverage and zone coverage, both being at 88, you can power this card up because it's a full legend. So now we're talking 90 speed, 89 man, 89 zone. If you got one strategy item that boosts man and zone. Well, now you're looking at 90 speed, 90 man, 90 zone. He is only 5'11", so he's a little bit shorter, but I think he's super balanced right now. If you're looking for a little bit more speed and still looking to spend under 100K, Team of the Week Darius Slay, I think, is a pretty good option. This card is interesting because he is a man-to-man archetype, but yet his zone coverage at 88 is higher than his man coverage at 85. 90 speed and 6 foot even, so compared to Revis, he's a little bit faster, a little bit taller. The coverage when it comes to man is not there. Zone is equal, so if you do play a lot of zone, which I imagine a lot of you will, this card is also a really good option. And remember, you could have gotten him from one of the free Team of the Week challenges back when he came out. It's no longer able to get this card for free, but he's still pretty cheap for that reason. So Darius Slay, a nice little budget item for you guys. Going back to Darrelle Revis, as far as his abilities go, and this is going to hold true for Slay as well, the only ability I really would be putting on my cornerbacks is Acrobat, maybe Pick Artist, and then also, you know, if you play a lot of man coverage, you can try one step ahead, but for the most part, you're going to want to rock with Acrobat on this Revis card and the Slay as well. As far as pricing goes, let's go ahead and take a look. Only 60K on PC, so he's definitely affordable there for you guys. 70K on PlayStation, and finally on Xbox, about 65K. And we'll end the video with a couple different budget safeties for you guys to choose from. I think the best overall safety, free and strong here for under 100K is going to be Jeremy Chinn, another most feared card. This is part of release number 1, and you definitely, if you've been paying attention to my videos, should have this card and should have gotten this card for free. But if you missed that boat or you don't want to play through your solos, you still can get him for under 100K. I will say this card actually has kind of been disappointing, but he still holds all the tools to be a good card. So maybe he's just not fitting my scheme well, or he's just not making plays for me. I don't know, but he's 6'3", 91 speed. He's got 87 man coverage, 91 zone, and I think even the hit power is pretty respectable at 86. This card is just, it does it all. Fast, tall, good man, good zone, solid hit power. I don't have any complaints about the attributes on this card, and again, being under the pricing that we're looking for, you can get them for under 100K. We do have two other options, so if you're looking for multiple safeties or whatnot, or you just already have Jeremy Chinn and you need another one, Eric Rowe, another most feared card. This is from release number 2. You can get him under 100K, but you also can get him free from that release number 2 pack. He's going to bring really good man coverage for a safety. He's got 90 man, 90 speed. He's 6'1". 88 zone is pretty good. He lacks hit power, so he's not going to be forcing fumbles or breaking up big plays with his tackling, but he's really solid at man, zone, and speed, and he's pretty tall. And the other one is Jordan Poyer, who's just a little bit better at zone, a little less good at man compared to Eric Rowe. Also 89 speed and 6 foot. His hit power is a little bit better at 84, but I think all three of these safeties that came from the Most Feared promo are all really good options. You can find them all for free by doing your solos, or under 100K if you want to buy them. And then finally, just going back to the Jeremy Chinn card, for abilities, I think the same thing goes here. I'm just going to put Acrobat on him, but he can get Pick Artist. He can also get medium route KO, deep out zone KO, deep in zone KO, flat zone KO. So he can get a lot of good things there, but the move right now has got to be Acrobat. And then as far as pricing goes, this is another one that's a little borderline here, so you may have to spend an extra 1,000 or 2 at certain times. But I think if you're patient enough, you can get him for under 100K. On Xbox, 102 is the average. On PlayStation, 99 is the average, so he's under 100K there. And then on PC, 89 is the average as well for Jeremy Chinn. And that's going to wrap up. I think that's our best 5 players on defense right now, under 100K. And we gave you a lot of bonus options there as well. Don't forget to click that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.